Love and harmony, family. I am Infinite Life, here to share the truth unapologetically. And what are we doing right now? Raising the frequencies. And what else? Raising the vibrations. Take that good ass energy. I'm sprinkling on you right now. And what are we going to do? Breathe in this good ass prana that is conscious with all. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Free to be. Beautiful. Infinitely. One more time. Deep down from the base of our spine and light up those chakras like the rainbow in the sky. Today is so damn beautiful that we're going to take it, make it deep and beautiful. Let's go. Feels so good to be in the land of the living with praises and thanksgiving. Can I get a hello there? Hello. And have a beautiful day just as you are. Now, I want to talk today about how love and support heals a nation. And what has drawn me to this message today is I went out yesterday for a nature walk. You know, the usual. I go and I bathe in the spring, I chill out in the sun, you know. And on arriving on my destination, there's a particular spot I love to go because the sunlight is there in its fullest. So I like to lie in that area under the trees and, you know, sun gaze, meditate, you know, immerse myself in the present moment. And on entering, I saw a young man sitting there, you know, and it is the first time I've I shouldn't say it was the first time. I met other people sitting there, but it's the first time on my way towards him, I picked up on his energy, you know. I shouldn't use that word as the first time because I can pick up on anybody's energy. So, anyway, but nevertheless, his own was more sorrowful and anger at the same time. And he was pulling on a cigarette. But the way he was pulling on his cigarette, it wasn't as if he was socially smoking. He was pulling on his cigarette as if there's nothing else I can do about this. And I need to pull harder. So he was pulling on the cigarette and he was literally seeing the cigarette go down really quick. And as I got close to him, I said, "Good day." He said, "Good day." He watched me a kind of way like, you know, right now I really don't need nobody to be in my space, but I wanted to be in the space that where I get the most sunlight, you know. Nevertheless, as somebody that I see, when I move around, I see in the neighborhood, you know, that this particular day, you know, I engaged with him. And as I sat down, I turned to him and I said to him, "You don't need to draw on a cigarette to get rid of your anxiety. and the anger that you're holding, and he watched me. And he was like, he needed right now because the situation that he's in, there's no resolve now. And I told him, I said, whatever situation that you're going through, know that it will pass too, you know. And he said, you know, it's almost like he's trying to let me know, not this one, you know, this situation is to the point of me doing something stupid. And, you know, I give him a little breakdown of my life and when I used to smoke and why I used to smoke, and, you know, it didn't help, you know. We think that these things help us, but they just keep suppressing emotions. That's why we turn to them to soothe our emotions, and they really don't do anything for your body. So, you know, I explained that to him. I told him, I said, well, you're doing more harm than good to yourself. And whatever it is, you need to let it go, because smoking is doing more damage to yourself than your physical body and your mental body, because you're not getting any result regardless if you're smoking. You know, and I tell him, I say, you need to face whatever it is that bothering you than to smoke a cigarette or to drink some alcohol or whatever the case, because I don't get rid of it. You don't. It just resurface, and what you're going to do is the same thing over again and diminish your life. And when I told him that, he opened up to me and he said to me that a family member had raped his niece. And he said it was a big man and she's a teen. And he wanted revenge, you know. And I said to him, you know what, as the situation, is what it is, and I'm not bypassing that, we should take things like that and sweep it under the rug now, because I know how traumatic it is, you know. But when we see things from a different point of view, different perspective, we can reach into a space of truly and deeply understand what it is going on, because we are aware of the circumstances towards what others do to us, you know. And I turned to him and I said to him, instead of taking revenge, be that love and support to your niece. Be that man that shows her that they are good men, and what it means to be around good men. You know, help her regain that trust, because rape is a hell of a thing for a woman, you know. And when you rape a woman, she becomes locked up in her body, She doesn't trust men in the way she supposed to, you know. And if she doesn't have a male role figure in her life to restore balance and trust, she will live in her mind traumatized by what she feels a man will do to her. You know, I had to tell him that, you know, instead of you getting revenge on the person that who caused the trauma, you be the healer. You be the lover. You be the example of what a good man is. You know, and he watched me and he was like, he was just sitting there thinking about the same thing now. And being the love and support. And I say, well, here what? I just come to confirm it. You know, if you're sitting down thinking about being loving and supporting to your niece, and I just come and I give you that, then that's supposed to be the answer. And I turned to him and I said to him, I don't normally give out information like this unless I feel that someone is going to take it and use it in the right way. And if you decide to not take my advice, and when I meet you again, or whenever I meet you again and you do otherwise, I don't have anything to say to you again, you know, because I already give you a gem to deal with the situation. You know, and he was like, he understand what I'm saying and stuff. But he was more concerned about what was going on with the man. And I had to tell him, I say, let me tell you something. Karma is a thing that lingers, and it lingers, and it lingers, and it lingers, and it, you know, it doesn't ever want to catch you when you expect it. It loves to catch you off guard, where you have to question yourself and your regards, where you have to look within to see why you're receiving what you're receiving. You know, and I had to say that to him, you know. Now let go and let life deal with whoever did what they did. You know, I am channeling this message today because so much of our younger generation and generations in my area and generations before that too, no, have been traumatized in ways that they couldn't get over. And because no one stepped up to talk about these things in a different way, no, you know, understanding the laws of attraction and all those different things. It kept most people in ignorance, in anger, in revenge, you know. Rather than we love and support each other when things happen, because the more that happens in the world, the less traumas will go on, because more and more people will understand that what you sow, you reap, you know, and humanity is at a phase of reaping repercussions that they refuse to go within and change. Because all of us can change. Each and every one of us can change. To be better within ourselves, to live righteous unto ourselves, to live in peace, love, and harmony within ourselves. I did it. Back in my day, I was no angel. But I did things that caused repercussions, and it is from those repercussions I learned the lesson and moved on, actually gained from some of those lessons while entering into this phase of my life, to now recognize those lessons and not repeat those patterns in life. I love the woman I am today because I am powerful, I am magnificent. You know, I have so much integrity for myself. I am authentic, and I love to share real love. The one that takes you away from hurt and pain and suffering. The one that shows you the beauty within yourself and within others. Drawing from the essence of love, which is pure in all of us, and giving it up onto people who truly need to receive it. I'm talking about real love, not the one that that has caused deception, manipulation, greed, revenge. That's not love. And I knew I had to open my mouth and speak to the young man yesterday, because somebody else would have told him, boy, you gotta catch him by himself and beat him. The rapist now. That don't do anything. You just bringing on more drama, more karma, more dis-ease onto yourself when you think that way, you know. And I'm glad that I was there to love and support him in a way that he could have seen it in another way. You know, I'm not going to drain my energy to give someone a golden nugget and they use it. They just consume it and not use it to return to get another. No. One nugget for each brother and each sister. What you do with it is up to you. You can choose to use it to the benefit of you. And that is what love and support really means for a nation, for a family, because we are all family. You know, don't let the color of the meat suit change the perception, because behind the meat suit, we are all this essence. So I say to you today, be the love and support to others that need it. You can tell when someone is rejecting your nugget, and you can't tell when someone receive it. And use it wisely unto themselves. Because like I say, I didn't have to tell him to be the love and the support unto his niece. He was already thinking about it. And that is the most beautiful confirmation anyone can get from another, is what you are thinking of, and somebody else come and tells you exactly what you were thinking about. I am Infinite Life, here to share the truth unapologetically. We are here to love and support each other, to make a better nation for our generations and generations and generations, to live in peace, love, and harmony infinitely. And we always choose love to lead with integrity. Once again, I am Infinite Life. Please tap the like button and share this with someone who needs to hear this. Subscribe to my channel to hear daily empowering, motivational messages or channelings like this, inspiring you to be your greatest versions, effortlessly free to be. To have a beautiful, wonderful, spectacular, amazing day, just as you are, magical, loving, compassionate in every way. I love all of you, New Earth Stars.